Guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today we're going to repeat something that we did before in detail, because actually we're going to deal with LEDs, and LEDs are quite many. There are a range of them, so we're going to try to see deeper what an LED is. Of course, I've told you in the previous video we did before. If you go back, LED means a light emitting diode. Okay, light emitting diode. And you know what's a diode? It's something that allows current to flow in one direction and not the other, and that forms how these DCs are produced from ACs. So now let me define it in simple terms. So a light emitting diode is a semiconductor device that emits light when current flows through it. So electrons in the semiconductor recombine with the electrons' holes, releasing energy in the form of photons. The color of the light is determined by the energy required by the electrons to cross the band gap of the semiconductor. So, in brief, that's the definition of it, and I try to draw it here quite illustrative. You see those photons being released. The dark spots indicates the round spots. This one indicates the electrons. The dark spots indicates holes. Now holes are positive, and this one's round one. This one is electrons. So we have N-type. N-type. I don't know whether you can see it, and then we have B-type here. So these holes here are being filled by the electrons here. And this area of depletion is here, where they cross the band. And you can see the flow of the current is indicated by the arrows, right? I've tried to indicate it, how the LED works. So we have the positive, we have the negative, and the current flows the way the arrow points. I have one arrow here, another one there, and there's a flow. This is how this thing called LED works. There's a photons being released from what I've described to you. Now, the main semiconductor material used to manufacture LEDs are. Before we go there, I want to show you. Maybe you want to know what an LED. This is one form of an LED. It looks like a string, but if you look closely inside, there are bands actually. Small thing like metal are there. You see that one here, this one, sorry, this one, and this is a thing called conducts electricity. Throughout this is a string type of LED, which is made like this. And this is the adapter. So I'm gonna show you how this thing works. It's a beautiful thing. I have to put it in the current. Oh shit, it's making sparks. It's quite intimidating, quite fresh. I always fear current. I have to hold it like this, guys. I don't know whether there's any problem, but I think because I'll take 12 volts into my body if I'm not careful, and that is very dangerous. You see what's going on. So this is made like a string. You can see there are different type of lights. There's green, there's something bluish, there's a yellowish, right? There's also pink. If I raise it up enough, you can see pink is coming from here. This one, this is pinkish, this is green, that is red, this is yellow, which means this they take different energy. Beautiful. This is LED, light emitting diode. Okay, we have seen this in the parties where decorations takes place and so on. You can form anything, any structure with it you like. For example, You want to show let's try and see what it see. It comes a 9 up to here, and if you turn it the other way, it becomes a 6. You turn it this way, it becomes like 6. Or you can write anything with this. You can also cycle it. You can make a cycle with it like this, and you can do anything. See, let's draw an atom, the structure of an atom. You see, so that is what LED, this type of LEDs, and there are all types. No, this is just one of them, and there are all types, and you must have seen them actually. And this thing, before we go there, let's see further if there's anything else that you have to know. Now, it's a usage of this, or let's go to when it was invented first. By this is called invented H.E. around 1907. I don't know what is the name of the discoverer. Or like Losseff, 1927, very old time, 1927, 1907, so it's not something new, it's over a century. James R. Bayard, 1961, and Nick Olenek, 1962. Now, these are people who actually participated in the invention of this thing. Now, first production took place in 1962. That's 60 years ago, and according to this, more than 60. Now the pin configuration, we have anode and cathode, and I don't know where it's illustrated here. I think here in this anode and cathode, they have been joined together here. This is for DC. We are using battery, and this is AC when we are using direct current. Alternating current. So right now I'm using alternate current. This is adapter. You know, without this thing get burned because the voltage will burn it. They are not so strong. Okay. So, and the working principle is called electroluminescence. Electroluminescence. So I've told you what LED is. LED is a light emitting diode, and it's a semiconductor device that emits light when an electron current flows through it. Electric current flows through it. When the current passes through the LED, the electrons recombine with holes, emitting light in the process. The way you saw that light, which is being produced, is that's when electrons recombine with the holes. Quite illustrated. I've shown you the picture how the electrons cross. The holes are, the dark spots are holes, the round spots are, I've drawn the round spots to indicate electrons, and then they recombine and the photons are released. Okay, because the electrons move to feed the holes when the holes develop. So now let's see working of LEDs. LED or light emitting diode is the most used electronic component in our daily life. It's a light source and in form of a small bulb that can be fitted inside a circuit. Yeah, that's exactly what you see here. These things you are seeing, there's a small bulb fitted inside this circuit. This is a circuit. I've shown you the circuit. It's a special type of diode that converts electrical energy into light energy, unlike an incandescent bulb. Incandescent bulb, that you know what incandescent bulb? I don't have one, but you know what is a bulb actually. Why should I show you this also? It does not get hot. Incandescent bulb gets hot, but this particular thing does not get hot. Therefore, it is an energy efficient light source. It's available in every size, shape and color. That's what I told you. Now, PN junction diodes. were invented before LEDs. Here we have two technologies. Here we have PN junction diodes and LED. Now, it wasn't until 1962 Nick Olonyak thought of a special type of diode that converts electrical energy into light energy. LED can generate visible as well as invisible light. The invisible light is called infrared and is used in remote control, which you use in your TVs and all devices that uses remote. It's using infrared. It's used in every electronic equipment that is used to display any kind of information. It's used to illuminate streets, illuminating street, houses and industries. Okay, you have seen them in the streets. It is LEDs. Now, what type of semiconductor material is used? The main semiconductor material used to manufacture LEDs are indium gallium nitride, which gives blue, green and ultraviolet high brightness. I think in what I showed you, you saw some green is there and some bluish was there. So in aluminium gallium, indium phosphide, it gives yellow, orange and red high brightness LEDs. Now aluminium gallium arsenide, it gives red and infrared LEDs. So these are materials that are used to manufacture the LEDs. The names have been given. If you check into the periodic table or you go in the shops which sell these things, they show you if you want to manufacture one. If you are an engineer who wants to manufacture these things, you must be knowing this, or you will ask they supply you this material. But they're quite cheap. So, and they are readily available. So why manufacture? Yeah, if you are an entrepreneur who wants to manufacture LEDs, you set up a plant, then you have to look for these materials that I've told you. If you don't know, indium gallium nitride, which will give you the type of light. Maybe should I repeat it again? I think you saw enough of it. This is an adapter. What kind of adapter is this? It's called SM LED driver model Mini G. Input AC 100 to 300 volts. Output is 12 volts slash 1 amperes. So there's DC and AC. I'm reading the literature there in this thing. Should you want an adapter, this one is suited for this particular appliance. So we have, as I've told you, this AC and that's DC, and the lightings that you see, if I may repeat it, I don't know whether you want to see it again, or you, of course you have seen LEDs, so it's nothing really new. And maybe you don't know what really is sparking. You can see the lights. I'm telling you, this is green, this is a violet. What do you call this type of pinkish? Is it violet? You have the bluish, and you have the yellow, and you have the red. I don't know how you're seeing it there. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you. The material used to manufacture this, I've told you, and that this is all about LEDs. This type of LED. Before I showed you something else, and maybe in future I'll show you more types, even the one that I used to write in the weddings, in parties, in the streets. They're quite useful, and widely used. And also lighting our homes. We have LED lights also. They don't emit a lot of heat, so people prefer them, and they're energy efficient, unlike the Cardinals one, which gets hot and brings in heat. Yeah, man. So this is about LED light, the one that I've shown you today, the string type LED, and it's quite nice. You can use it during Christmas or during around other forms of, you know what I mean. I said Christmas, I also can use it in other festivals. Yeah, there are many festivals, weddings, right, parties, and so on. Okay guys, please stay tuned to my channel, like, share and subscribe, and comment if you are watching, because I wonder whether there's anybody watching me actually, but I see views, I never see comments and likes and subscription, most importantly. That's why I think that I'm not getting new people watching me, but although my videos are being recommended by YouTube, I'm surprised. I mean, are we not technical enough to develop this curiosity to know? We just want something. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, I'm not here to describe anything. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share. See you in another one. Bye.